Hello YouTube land, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Maketoys Cross Dimension Striker Manus, also MTCD-01, their version of a new design on, of course, Optimus Prime. This is the box, got the Cross Dimension title, Striker Manus on top, and on the bottom we have all the warnings and fun stuff there. On the side of the packaging we have him in truck mode. And on the side, of course, we see Striker Manus, and it's just half of him. But on the back, let's take a look here. You get him doing some dynamic poses. He's got his gun, he's got an axe, and truck mode again. And then you have the action figure mode. And I will tell you, this guy is an action figure. From what I know of this line, these figures were created as action figures first, and then reverse engineered to be Transformers. So you get high posability, which is fantastic. But this is also the weapons he comes with, and that's it for the box. Here he is in his truck mode. I'm going to adjust the camera here, and then I'm going to go over a couple things that he also comes with. He also comes with a card. Of course, all figures come with cards now, right? This card, though, is really cool. If you do a screen cap of that, which I would, take a screen cap, open up your app so you can read this, and or open up an iPad so you can read this, and it is a full 3D model of Rioter Despotron, the next figure coming out in this wave in November, and it's really beautiful. It's a color 3D model of that character. He does come with instructions, and the instructions are really simple. I'm just going to open up part of the way here. You can tell, what you're doing. There's nothing really out of the ordinary. As long as you follow the pictures, you're good. And they also included a small piece that they didn't show. So it's the hips. You have to slide the hips out. And he comes with a comic book, of course, because the reason he comes with a comic book, and I think every figure is going to come with a comic book going forward, is it explains what happened, why they look the way they do, what's going on. And I will tell you, the figures that they have planned, if they stick with just the comic book, you have Striker Manus, you have Hummel, you have Inferno, or Hellfire's already out, Gundog, who's already out. So I'm thinking they're making smaller editions of these figures. And of course, Jazz. I think they're going to go with some deluxe size figures for these, because this guy's a Voyager and you have to have the other guy smaller. So there's Despotron, Meteor, and Pursuer, and then there is Meteor again. Now look at this. Grimlock's head, his head on a sword, Snarl's back and his tail. That's Skycrow, also Skywarp. And then you have Swoop, and it looks like Slag's head maybe as a mace. And that's Lightning, also Thundercracker. So that's the comic book. Really nice art. They went to good production values. I think they did a great job. Whoever their artist is, it's great. And the English translation is pretty good too. So that's out of the way. And here he is. This is Striker Manus in his truck mode. Really nice paint. The plastic that they have has a really nice finish on it. I haven't noticed any chipping or anything. The paint is really solid. Everything tabs in really well. This is the front of the cab. You can actually see the outline of the matrix here. And then, other side, the back of the cab, and, really nice. I think repro labels might come out with stuff, bottom. You know these are the legs just because you know Optimus Prime, but they hide everything really well. This is a great figure. He tabs together really well. I like his alt mode. His tires do roll really nicely. And I like them. So let's get on into the robot mode, because that's what everybody likes, the various robot modes. I always take these off. You can leave these on there during transportation. I take these off. I'll show you what they can do actually right now. These are his axes that you saw on the back of the box earlier. You can take these axes, and these actually plug into his shoulders like so as smokestacks, or you can take each one, plug it in. Come on now. That's where it goes. No. There's oh, I guess that's it. They plug in together. It's not very deep. I was trying to make the going a little further, but I guess not. And it becomes like a double-bladed like weapon. I don't use them as the weapon. I actually like them as the smokestacks just because I think they look really good on his shoulders. He does have a gun as well. You know, I'm going to lower this down just a little bit. Excuse me for the camera adjustments here. I don't do a lot of edits because I don't have a laptop to do edits on. So this piece comes up just like the Classics Prime, or yeah, the Classics Prime. And this is kind of cool. This is the gun. It comes down like so, and oop, I'm forgetting something. Okay, so you take this piece up, you fold it, and it comes down like that, collapses onto itself, tabs together. Oop, I did forget one thing. You push here, this will produce this. Clip that in place, pull out, and then on the bottom, you're going to notice some silver here. Pull that out, and it becomes his blaster. And the cannon is really cool. There are these nice grooves here that you can see. And these grooves, he has grooves in his hands too that will allow this to stick in place really well. It doesn't fall out. Really nice. Put those off to the side. So let's get down to transformation. First off, you're going to come in here. And this is really tight on mine. And let's see if I can do that. Come on. Actually, I might have to do it the other way. So let's start here. I'm going to do completely backwards. So we're going to come up here and pull this piece out. As you can see, it's tabbed in here. And then that's going to come in, and this covers, it's got an accordion on it, and this just covers the wheel because it's going to be the leg. And then you're going to come to the other side, and you're going to untab. Come on, there we go. That. And then you're going to untab here. That's here, and then you're going to just untab here too, because there's a big slot here for this. So you can, I'm trying to think, I might be able to do it. So this is really in tight, always in tight. This piece tabs in so tight. Going to come here, we're going to untab and untab, and we're going to bring this around. Perfect. So we got, oh, no wonder I forget. Maybe I have, there we go. This comes down, flips down. This will flip down too. Ugh, really tabbed in tightly. So come in here. Now it just frees up that whole arm. Geez, the simple things. And they're just going to bring the arm down like so and forward. And then this piece is going to tab in here. So you're going to bring up the arm, tab it in, and then you can bring out shoulder like so. And this piece here, this is actually separated. This will tab into there. Snaps in really good. And you're going to come here to the other side, untab, do the same thing. Okay, do the same thing. Bring up the arm, tab it in nice and tight like so. And come up, and then you're going to snap this piece in like so, and then that. And I'm leaving these open while this side closed, so I'll just do this now. His fists are here. Close that. And then other side, bring the fist out and down. So there he is transformed. You're going to bring this piece down, and you're going to take these pieces here, and you're going to just bring it up. Hold on here. Missing a step. Nope, that's right. These are going to come up and come up. And then what we're going to do is, if you come to the back, you'll see this piece tabbed in. Untab it. Actually, mine wasn't tabbed in. It came undone when I did the other one. But it tabs in here. You're going to bring that. You're going to bring this around. That's going to bring up his head. That tabs into place. Now you're going to bring this in, and there is a hinge here. That's it. You're just going to push down and accordion down like so. Oh, hold on, not yet, because you got to bring it forward. or bring it forward, and then you're going to bring these side pieces, hold on, up and up. Oh, sorry, having a moment. We're going to do that. We're going to turn the upper torso. I just forgot to do this. I can't believe it. I've been playing with this guy too for a few days, and every once in a while I'll forget a step, and I apologize. So turn this around. You're going to take these two pieces, and these are going to swing right up here. You know, you're going to swing those up and swing this one up, and then you're going to come down. For some reason, I'm getting hung up here. Oh boy. Oh, duh. Because I forgot to turn this piece. So you bring these up and you have to skirt it past. See this edge here? So I'm going to do it like this. You see what I'm doing here. Oh, there we go. Sheesh. So that one's in, and let's hope we can do this one a little easier. You have to clear this. Can't believe I did that on camera, but there we go. And then this comes in. What happens is the wheel, there's a tab here on the wheel right there on the inside, and there's a slot right there, and these tab in right here. I was trying to push them up too far for some reason. Then you're just going to bring this piece down like so, just according down on itself. You're going to bring the truck grill, you're going to bring it up, and this will just be part of the backpack and it'll be out of the way. Bring this piece in like so, and then it's all in. It's as far as it's going to go. And I'm going to raise my camera just a little again. I should have just left it where it was. I do apologize. I'm just having one of those moments where I'm forgetting what I'm doing. And I know we all have those moments, but please forgive me. Especially during a review. I go over articulation later, but I really like that feature in it. So now we pretty much have the upper torso done. We're going to bring the tanks up and this tank up. And we're going to bring these pieces, these just rotate. Okay. They're very tight on mine. They rotate up. I guess I should have left those down so I can get my clearance in there. These just rotate back in there, and upper body's looking done, looking pretty good. So, and we're going to take the legs and we're going to split them apart, and we're going to untab this piece here. See that tab? There's a slot in here. Now this side, usually it's very difficult for me for some reason. Oh, there we go on this figure. Now you're going to unfold the feet, and then this was tabbed in here. As you can see, it's tabbed in here. You're going to untab that, and you're going to bring this piece down. Now this wheel doesn't move. This wheel still does, and this helps with posing and articulation for his feet. So you're going to take, this is on a double hinge here, or 2 hinges there, and then that becomes the foot. Just fold that around, and then on this side we're going to do the same thing. Bring this piece down really tight, and then we're just going to close up onto the foot. And these tabs here on the foot, I forgot to show you, they tab in right here, so keeps the foot in place. Now he looks like a small person prime, but he's not. These legs here are going to come out, these accordion up. Now these two tabs here will go into these two. If you can see, there's a slot here and there's a slot here. Now these snap in really nice and they stay, and they're actually pain in the butt during transformation, but that's fine because most of the time I keep this guy in robot mode anyway, unless I'm fiddling around. Same thing, just other side. I almost said what MGO says, and I don't want to. I love MGO, but I'm not going to use his lines. And then you just, this is the part in that little white piece of paper. They don't show you to do that in the instruction really well. So you just slide that in, centers the leg, and we're going to bring him down like so. What did I? Oh. Come on. Gotta get that foot in there right, because otherwise he's not gonna look right. Okay, so we're gonna get that foot down. Apologies, want to make sure it's gotta look right, right? And why isn't that one looking right? Being snapped in, looking good. Face the arms forward. So you know forward because he'll have the gold pieces front. And there he is in his figure mode. I do apologize for the transformation. I just kind of, my brain went wonky. So now the details that they put in this guy is awesome. His face sculpt is really cool. It looks like a cross between the Power Master Prime and the G1 Optimus. His head is on a ball joint, and he can look down, he can look up, he can go side to side to side, and he can do 360. So his shoulders can extend. It's got the nice hidden hinge here, and you know he's got a nice ball joint in the shoulder as well, so he gets that extra movement and articulation. His bicep swivel's nice. He does get kind of double jointed elbows. It doesn't move, but this is as far as the articulation goes, because this hinge has a bend in it, which is really cool, or this peg has a bend in it. He does have a wrist articulate. He can definitely has a wrist swivel. His hands do open, and there's that groove I was telling you about in his hand for his gun. And he does have an individual pointy finger, so he can point at you and lecture you like Prime does sometimes. He does have a waist swivel, which is nice and great for articulation. They are on his legs are on a ball joint, but he can go back and he can go front, and he does have a huge articulation in his knee, and then of course his foot is on a heck of an ankle rocker, and then go forward, and you got all kinds of positions that you can do with the foot, really angled up and down and everything. So really cool figure. You can get him some nice poses. I've already showed you his gun, so I'm going to put the gun in his hand. Again, there is looks like a little, what's that called? I can't think of it, like a wedge type thing. And this just goes right here, and that just slides in, and it doesn't come out, which is great. And then his axes have the same thing. If you want to put the axes in his hand, you can. So he has his energon axe, so to speak. But come on, see the groove there fits in this groove here, but for some reason mine is not going in right now. Oh, maybe I got the wrong one in the hand, or his hands. Maybe there's a specific side, because I've never put his wrists or his axes in his hand. Mine just don't want to go in. Oh, there we go. So, and then, so he can hatchet at you, and I mean, he has, oh, and I forgot, he has a heck of an ab crunch. So he could just straight look down at little humans and go, what are you doing? And So got a really nice ab crunch. You can get some nice poses out of him, you know, shooting and everything else. I mean, this guy is fantastic. Maketoys did a great job. I feel really fumbly during this review, and I know I keep apologizing, but you know, please forgive me. So I'm going to put these. Now there's a slot here, and there is a slot in the middle of the axe, and these go just like so. And turn him around, and just like so. So I really like him with the pipes, you know, with the axes on his shoulders, because it looks like his smokestacks, and really cool figure, you know, awesome. So that's my dog barking at somebody walking their dog. Anyway, if you're looking for a Nala. Apologize. I don't edit. I can't. So anyway, if you're looking for a different type of Optimus Prime and you want something kind of cool that's just totally different, I'm dropping stuff now, just totally different, this is the Prime for you. I think he's excellent. I love the detail that they've done. I like all the little added molded detail that they've done. Even the back, it cleans up kind of really nice, I think. A little hollow back here, but not too bad at all if you really look at it. And then, you know, everything's all painted in. There's not a lot of need for repro labels unless you really have to have one. Then you could probably stick a couple of small Autobot logos there. You see the Matrix in the chest. Just really love it. Just really love this figure. He's one of the figures. This guy right here and Despotron, the masterpiece version of Megatron, I am now a Maketoys fan. I'm going to try to get some of their older things like their Quantron, and but I am definitely going to stick with this line. I like it a lot. I think it's going to be fantastic. And there are color pictures of Despotron, Rioter Despotron out there now that looks really cool. So that is it for Maketoys Cross Dimension Striker Manus, aka Optimus Prime. He is a Voyager scale figure, and unfortunately I've boxed up a lot of things lately, so I really don't have anything to compare him to. But you know what? I do have a First Order Stormtrooper. If you want to really get size, he's 6 inches. He's about, I think he's a little over 8. So, and I have him hunched over a little bit, so, you know, straighten this guy out so you can see. And so there you go. So he's a little over 8. He is Voyager size, and looks great on the shelf with all the other figures that I have, my Generations figures and stuff. He's hanging out with them right now. So I got to get a bunch of my Voyagers back out because I've been just cleaning house, so, and trying to find new shelving and stuff like that. So maybe I'll do a walkthrough of my room once I'm done. So anyway, this has been a review of Cross Dimensions Striker Manus, aka Optimus Prime, from Maketoys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And I am going to be posting giveaways soon. I have a lot of stuff coming up. And I wanted to also thank a couple of people out there. Chris, Sixshot from Facebook and Transformers and stuff. Really cool site. I'm happy you invited me to go on there and interact with people and stuff. It's really cool. Thank you so much. And also to just the other people who've been very supportive out there, like Calsonica and Dolcar and the others. I haven't been posting a lot because I've been kind of under the weather and really busy with work. But I'm glad that I still get to interact with a lot of you, and you guys really motivate me to post more videos and get things going. So just a quick shout out. Thanks again. And this has been Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, please subscribe. Please comment below. If you want to be a troll about it, I just mute you. It doesn't really help you. So, sorry, move the camera, and thank you very much again. Have yourselves a great day and a fantastic weekend. And if you're in Florida, please be safe. Take care all. Have yourselves a great one. This has been Jeff with Jeff Toys Reviews.